Hello friends, welcome to Selenium WebDriver training session 41. This is Haradhan once again as usual. Today in this session I will discuss the importance of findElements command in Selenium WebDriver. Thank you all for watching my videos. In case you are enjoying my videos and learning automation testing and Java, please like and share my videos. Do not forget to subscribe my channel and press the bell icon so that you will get notification as and when I will upload any new videos. Please provide your valuable comment for any input or suggestion. Stay tuned for my next videos. So, in my previous video already seen, right, the find element and find element, these two commands in the Selenium WebDriver. So, through find element, we can inspect a particular object, right, with the properties. It can be ID, it can be tag name, it can be name, it can be class, XPath or CSS. Whereas, through findElements command, we will identify a set of object with similar properties. It can be similar tag name, it can be similar kind of XPath, like that. Okay. So, what does it mean by findElements? So, findElements command takes in by object as the parameter and returns a list of objects. It returns an empty list if there is no element found using the given element locator and locator value. Whereas the find element, in case if that particular element is not able to identifiable, right, it will throw some no such object found or no element found, that kind of exception errors will be triggered. Okay, whereas find elements will display no elements found. Okay, that is the below syntax for the find element commands. We need to use list interface and web element. We need to store variables because it will gives you a list of object, right, and driver.findElements by element locator and locator value. Then if you want to print all the value one by one, you have to use for loop, and you can element.get and get text, or you can get the get attribute as well. So with the different kind of CSS selector value also. Okay, so I will show you how we can use the findElements command in the Selenium WebDriver. So here I've created a class importance of findElements, and I already set the properties for the Chrome driver. I am launching the Chrome browsers with the help of WebDriver interface and the Chrome driver class. I am maximizing the driver. I am passing the URL for Google. Okay. So here, if we go to the Google, you can find lot of links there, right? Okay. So if you want to identify any of the link, you can see the link tag name is starting with A, right? So all the links with tag name will start with this. So I want to take all the links here from the page. Okay, so that's why I want to run my script. I want to take all the link. Here what is the command? So after opening the Google page, driver dot find elements, it will not the element by dot tag name, right, because the tag name is A, so I can provide with the tag name A, small a. We need to store it into some variables, right? Suppose say links. Here it will be error, some message will be displayed. We need to use the list interface, right? And we need to pass the web element because we are storing all the object in the variable. Okay, and here some error message will be okay. Already linked list interface already imported here, or also web element class already imported here. That is the reason no error message is coming. Okay, now if you want to print all the, suppose if you want to first get all the list, right, how many list is there, you just need to use links dot size, right, you will get the size. Okay, now if you want to get all the value, you need to use the for loop, integer I equal to 0, I less than links dot size, it will trigger iterate till size, then I plus plus. Okay, then here you need to give some second bracket and so links will be, all the links will be displayed links dot get of I dot, you can get any of the attribute, you can see get attribute is coming, right? So if you want to retrieve any attribute specific, it will be triggered, or also if you want to get the text, it will be triggered. Now let's run the code and let's see what is happening. Run as Java application. Okay, so it will launch the Chrome browsers. It will maximize the browsers. It will pass the URL for Google page. Then it will try to get all the links with the tag name A, and it will print the total number of links available in the page, and then it will display you the list of links. Okay, so here if you go, that you can see all the links is coming right here. Total number of link is displayed as, you can see, 27, right? If you count here, 1 2 3, okay, then 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12, and all the, this is also link, right? This is also link. So all the link will be displayed, and here you output, you can see Gmail, images, sign in, and here some question mark because it is not able to read it, right, that particular local language. Okay, then you can see advertisement, right, business, about, house search, all this link is coming, right? Privacy, terms, settings, all the link. This because this is the link, you can see links or hyperlink, right? So that's why you can identify the all the links from the web page, and you can get the total number of links or web links available in the web page. Okay, let's comment out this code. And next thing is that, okay, total number of checkboxes, drop down text boxes in a web page can be found using findElements. Okay, you know, right, checkboxes means, so I need to check it, right? So checkboxes also can be found with that particular type, right? Input at the rate type equal to checkbox. Okay, that will be expressed in use, so that a particular checkbox size you can get it. Similar drop down values, right? In case any drop down field is there, we can get it with the select tag. And in text boxes we can get it where we will type in type equal to text or input, right? So that's why I can get it. Suppose this is the web page. Let's see, this is the web page, right? And in the web page you can see these are the text field, right? Okay, these all are the text field, and this is the checkbox, and these all are the drop down field, right? If you inspect the element, if you press F12 button here, and if you go with that particular value, right? If you click on the inspect element button, and if you go to mouse over any of the drop down list, you can see the tag name is starting with select, right? So I can get it, right? Similarly for the text field, all the text field you can see in tag name is starting with input and type equal to text, right? Similarly for the checkbox, you can see type equal to checkbox. So that's why I can, and tag name is input, right? I can create, I mean try to retrieve all the available, right, checkbox or drop down field or text box from a page. Let's run it. Okay, let's see how it is happening. So driver dot get element get, I want to pass the URL, that URL I will pass it. After that I want to display, right? First I want to get all the, right, checkboxes. Okay, so here you can see the tag name is at the rate type equal to checkbox. So I will create text path here for the checkbox. Control F, sorry, Control F. Okay, so type equal to input. So tag name is input. Then type for the checkbox, right? Type equal to checkbox. So I will just simply write that check in XPath at the rate type equal to checkbox, CHECKBOX. Okay, you can see only one, right? One is being displayed, one is being retrieved. Okay, so that's why I can find the elements. So WebDriver dot find elements by dot XPath. And XPath, what is the XPath? That is the XPath, right? And I want to store into a, suppose that variables all the object checkboxes. Obviously I need to use the list, right? List web element, because that will be object and it will be stored in the web element, right? Okay, now if I want to display the size of the checkbox, ISO checkbox dot size. Okay, now let's run it and let's see whether only it is displayed only one or not, because only one checkbox is available in the web page. It will open the ready page, whatever URL has been given. It will try to find all the elements with that type, with tag name as input and type name is type equal to checkbox. So obviously it will find only one element and it will display the output as one. Okay, let's close it. You can see output is coming as one, right? Okay, so that's why I can get the size of the checkbox, right? Now if I want to get all the tags with select class, right? All the total number of fields, right, with select class. You can see 1 2 3 4 5 and 6 field is there with select class. Okay, and sometimes it can be hidden also. But it will give you total number of select class. So how you can do it? You can, right, use tag name equal to select. Okay, or drop down for all the drop down. So here I will copy that line of code and comment it out first. Okay, so I will first drop downs. Okay, then I want to edit box. So for edit box, so for drop down, what will be the thing? It will tag name with select, right? By dot tag name, it will start with select. So I can get all the value here. Okay, so whatever tag name select, it will be stored in the drop down object with the list interface, right? And it will be displayed the size. Similarly for the edit box, what is the tag name? Suppose if you retrieve one edit box, if you inspect one edit box, you can see the type is text, right? So here instead of type checkbox, if you press here text, you can see total number of is displayed as 8. Okay, you can see total number of is 8, right, with that particular input type text, only 8. So I will just change it for edit box. Okay, so it should be displayed as 8. And if I and select how many is there, this is the one drop down, right? And 2 3 4 5 and 6, so 6 drop down, so it should be displayed 6, and for edit box it should be displayed 8. Okay, right? So for the select tags, whatever drop down is there, it will start with the select tags definitely. If you inspect any of the element, you can see name is starting with select, right? Select and name like that. Okay, and if you go to that particular city country, you can also tag name is starting with select. Okay, so that's why I can find how many drop down field is there, how many edit box. For edit box obviously it will be start with input tag name and type equal to text, right? So let's run it and let's see whether that particular thing is being displayed or not. So it will open the Chrome browsers, it will maximize the browsers, it will try to pass the URL for the rediff whatever is given, the driver.get. After that it will try to find out all the tag names with the select right in the page, and it will display the total number of size, and it will also try to find out all the text box with type equal to text and tag name is input, and it will display the output, right? So select is 1 2 3 4 5 6, so it will display 6, right? And input is 8, right? I already seen here, right? Total number of input is, you can see, right, 4 8 of it, so total number of field is 8, right? That is the reason output is being displayed as 8, right? So this correctly displayed, right? So that is the advantage of the find elements command in Selenium WebDriver, through which with similar tag names or similar XPath you can find out how many of the particular element with the similar kind of stuff is available in the web page, and it will help you to obviously make the count, to take the count, and also if you want to perform the operation you can also do it, right, based on the count are available in the web page. Okay, so you can get all the links, right? You can get all the checkbox, you can get all the drop down fields, you can get all the edit box. Similar way you can also perform different kind of operations with the help of like drop down, sorry, find elements command in the Selenium WebDriver, whereas find element only give you, right, give you only one particular element and you can perform the operation, but through, right, find elements we can take all the object and we can store in the list interface, and as and when required we can perform the operation on the object. Okay, so that is the advantage of the find elements command in the Selenium WebDriver. Okay, so that's all for today's session. Thank you.